You know what's crazy? You know what's fucking crazy? I live in a country, the United States of America, that is so fucking stupid that we got free healthcare during a deadly pandemic and only 15% of people bothered to get it. 95% of Americans don't eat fruits or vegetables. I know, right? Can you believe it? 95% of Americans do not eat fruits or vegetables. They are chronically malnourished when it comes to fiber because they don't eat fruits or vegetables. 95% of Americans. How did we get here? I have to live here? I have to share my earth with these fucking people? Americans are so fucking stupid that 75% of Americans are chronically dehydrated. Chronically dehydrated. Americans are so fucking dumb, they don't know how to drink water. But even if they knew how to drink water, would that really save them? If they live in states like North Carolina or Wisconsin or Georgia or Michigan or whatever other states in this country that have had poisoned water supplies in recent years. Let's say, hey, you're part of the 25% that knows how to drink water. Congrats! Think about it. 25% of Americans drink water on a frequent basis. Crazy, right? But congrats, you're part of the 25%. I hope you enjoy the lead in your brain. America, baby. Well, here we have a study. This is news, I guess. I guess it's news. Researchers find super simple key to healthy aging. Good hydration. This is a scientific discovery. Think about it. This is a scientific discovery. You age better if you drink water. Yo, this is crazy, man. We figured it out. We cracked the code. This is like, you know, you ever watch like National Treasure, the Da Vinci Code? Like, that shit has nothing on these guys. They figured it out, man. Science. If you drink water, you're healthier as you age. Oh! But, again, in a country where 75% of these dumb motherfuckers don't drink water. You ever meet these people? I don't drink water. It tastes bad. You ever meet these people? I've met these people. No, seriously. I know. Think about it. But we all know somebody that has said shit like, I don't drink water. It tastes bad. Don't tell me you've never met these people. It's 75% of the country. Don't tell me that you have somehow managed to evade 75% of the country. Well, let's see what science has to offer. NIH findings may provide early clues about increased risks for advanced biological aging and premature death. Adults who stay well hydrated appear to be healthier, develop fewer chronic conditions, such as heart and lung disease, and live longer than those who may not get sufficient fluids, according to the National Institutes of Health study published on January 2, 2023. Using health data gathered from 11,255 adults over a 30-year period, researchers analyzed links between serum sodium levels, which go up when fluid intake goes down, and various indicators of health. They found that adults with serum sodium levels at the higher end of the normal range were more likely to develop chronic conditions and show signs of advanced biological aging than those with serum sodium levels in the medium ranges. Adults with higher levels were also more likely to die at a younger age. Yo, again, we live in a country Now, I know this is a global, this applies to humans, right? But I'm an American. I know American stats. We live in a country where 75% of Americans don't drink water. Now, they might have a glass of water once a day, maybe. But, like, I drink water all day, every day. The only exception is coffee in the morning. When I drink alcohol, now again, I say this much. I drink alcohol all the time. Some would say I'm an alcoholic. I've never had a hangover. To be honest with you, never had one. I've tried. I've gotten really fucked up and purposefully went out of my way not to drink water. I tried. Still never got one. So, I don't know. Is that because I just drink so much fucking water? I don't know. That's what people tell me. Right? When I tell people I've never had a hangover, they often diagnose the solution to be because I drink so much fucking water. I honestly have an illness. I'm obsessed. If I don't have water within arm's reach, you know, I panic. I love water. I drink water all the time. And I just it blows my mind, right? Now, again, I will cite this again. 95% of Americans do not eat fruit and do not eat vegetables. 95%. How did we get here? Well, I don't feel like giving you a history lesson. We got here because capitalist corporations bought and paid our politicians to change the laws and basically poison our entire food and water supply for their own profits. That's how we got here. And then also lack of education. When you go to school, think about this. You ask me this. Now, I say both, right? But if you ask me what I have to choose, math or nutrition, think about it. They teach you math in school, but not nutrition. Think about it. They teach you history, quote unquote, about how the founding fathers were great guys, etc. But they don't teach you nutrition. Not only that, but when you go to school, you're fed pizza, mac and cheese, hot dogs, chicken nuggies. That's an average school lunch in this country. So can you really blame Americans for being so fucking stupid that they really just didn't know that drinking water is healthy? I don't know. Quote, the results suggest that proper hydration may slow down aging and prolong a disease-free life, said Natalia Dimitrieva, PhD study, blah, blah, blah. The study expands on the research that scientists published in March 22, which found links between higher ranges of normal serum sodium levels and increased risk for heart failure. Now, just real quick, I want to pause. The year is 2023. We have entered the 4th year of the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, I don't want to spend this time talking about masking. The CDC has pretended that masks haven't existed for nearly a year. It's been 10 months since the CDC's official policy just pretended that masks stopped existing, right? But think about this. If the CDC, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, really cared about stopping this pandemic, not only would they advocate and enforce, whenever possible, mask mandates, vaccines, but you know what else they would do? Support healthy eating. When you do not eat well, and when you do not drink water, your body is in a constant state of inflammation and distraction. Imagine this. You're playing a first-person shooter video game. Yeah, we're all gamers here. And you're trying to, you're on a mission. You're breaking into, some facility. right? You know, they got like watchtowers and snipers and they're going to fuck you up, right? But then imagine you're COVID and all the snipers in the watchtowers, I don't know what they're doing. They're sniping each other. They're sniping at the ground. Maybe they're sniping their dicks off. I don't know. That's what inflammation is in the body. And then, hey, they're not going to snipe you. You walk right in. So, if our country really cared, any country, I don't live in Europe. I haven't seen any news from Europe about healthy eating when it comes to combating COVID. So, it's possible, though. I don't live there. But you would think, right, a pandemic where the most likely to die are people that are malnourished would teach people a lesson about nutrition or, I don't know, drinking fucking water. Isn't it weird? You know, I don't want to spend my whole life talking about fucking this study here. But like, man, oh man. How did we get to a point where this is a scientific discovery? Now, again, no shade whatsoever on any of the people involved in this. This is necessary and vital information. Right? We should study just how healthy drinking water is. We should study the positive benefits of drinking water and the negative deficits of not drinking water. This is stuff that needs to be studied in our current society. In a society where 75% of Americans don't like water because it tastes bad. But it's sad. Like, seeing this as a scientific discovery is depressing. Can we get back to the scientific discoveries about, like, nuclear fission? You ever see that shit? Whoa. Black holes. Remember when they first photographed the black hole, man? That was cool. You know, the James Webb Telescope? Like, that's the science. We need more of that. This is some late-stage dystopian hell world science. Breaking news. Drinking water actually good for you. Now, I have a question here. I want to ask you one thing. $30 years is where this health data came from. 30 years. Now, what have doctors been doing? Like, I'm serious. Like, how do you have someone who's chronically dehydrated for 30 years but is able to give enough data that they appear in a NIH study? Like, they're the dumb fuck? Like, no, like, isn't it medical malpractice to just say, yep, don't drink water, bro. We want to know about those serum sodium levels, you know? But anyway, I don't know. Food for thought here. This is a scientific discovery. We figured it out, folks. We cracked the code. Water, it's actually good for you. So, who would have fucking thought? Whoa!